better than me, not incredibly. I do this competitively, uneditably. These falling silent when I walk up in the building. Worry about their future like I'm here to snatch their children. That line was brilliant. How I'm not already in the millions? Am I not the picture of resilience? Why they test my patience? Hyping all this lame. No one got a brain, they just be liking all the same. This is what I'm in on industry games. I'm convinced that nobody is speaking my language. I'ma get it, so listen close when I say this. After every feel stainless. I can make a fiend go. Everything I wrote go.
It's week 2 of the National Football League. And we'll see Frankie Louvu, who had a strong showing last week with an 8-tackle game. It's the Jets and the Steelers, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 24.
Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0. Meanwhile, for the visiting Steelers, they were losers their last two.
Ready?
Now Hall to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The numbers for Hall in last week's ball game, pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers, because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. Looking to throw. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Powers through. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. Now, during that run, an injury here. We've got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 3. They'll drop to throw. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. You look at this Steeler defense, and they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, so they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. The Jets at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. A gain of 5. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket.
Ready?
They'll start on the ground. Hall. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. He'll drop to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package.
Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll look to throw. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
That is caught. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a jet was shaken up on that one. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Straight ahead is Hall. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. You look at this Steeler defense. They come into this one way down at number 23 against the run of the NFL.
And being able to set the tone early in this game, because when you get down to it, it's that sign that we saw in their football facility when we visited with them. The one that said no explosives, no big plays, no chunk plays. That's what they've got to take care of.
The keeper gets him 7 that time, but it'll lead to a 3rd down.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on 2nd down. They hit him with the draw instead and pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
But you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on 2nd and long.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt, and to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year.
Here we go. Set, tempo, set. Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Back to throw here. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Caden Stearns. And he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot.
Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Let's go.
They're going to look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. This defense, 3 interceptions now. And, Charles, obviously that one for the pick six.
Okay, break.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. They'll look to throw now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Paul on a give up the middle. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Second and 11 at their 48-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. And he whips. Complete there. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Out of the gun now on third down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. Taken across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And, oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. I cannot imagine a more perfect half of football for one side, CD, and a more disaster.
Stephanie!
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he fights.
Back in my ways, missing my girl, I ain't seen her in days. What can I say? I'm out in the baby, trying to get paid. Look what I made. Thousands of people are knowing this Jay. I never change. Can put myself back in the minimum wage. Gotta keep all in this crunch time. Eating these rappers is lunchtime. You the man only sometimes. End your career with a punchline. The industry told me the front lines. You never mind. Getting money in my bloodline. Talking on me. Mine. Keep with a rip. Don't want to talk if it ain't about a dip. But it ain't for me real quick. Ain't gon' stop till my net worth millions. Going school, I drop down. They try to read when I drive with the top down. Get me on stage, I rock out. Every day money can't break, no timeouts. Change them quick, they signed up. Trying to hear my line now. Thinking I'm confined.
It's week 2 of the National Football League, and we'll see Frankie Louvu who had a strong showing last week with an 8-tackle game. It's the Jets and the Steelers, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 24.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Come on. Hey.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. But taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago, pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers, because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. The Jets at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. And I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. His throw incomplete. The intended receiver, Josh Reynolds. And it's 3rd down. You look at this Steeler defense. They come into this one way down at number 23 against the run of the NFL.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, held them to no gain. The key to their defense, though, is exactly what the defense coordinator told you and I. They've got to be consistent.
Incomplete. Lincoln Fitzpatrick on the coverage.
Let's go. Ready.
They go play action here on first down. And to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards, the final tally. A handoff for Hall. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll take the block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle, because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
Down inside the 40.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he'll take this one down to the 36. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll set up a throw. That's caught left side, Ruckert with it. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. From From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Give to Hall running right. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 17-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Caden Stearns. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down, and you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Dorrance Armstrong in there to drop him for a loss on the play. The Jets on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. On play action, they'll throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now.
Ready.
They'll run with Hall. And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Hall again. There on the tackle, Minka Fitzpatrick.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Rolling to his right. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Steelers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. DJ Jones. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 35.
Here we go, here we go.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's a give to Hall. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. He's got it. Touchdown. Garrett Wilson, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Jets are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, yeah, I give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy.
A give, running right is Hall. And running with power here. 86 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll drop to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Steelers will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually...
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Here's a 2nd and 7. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he's not going to sniff the 1st down here. He stopped at the 25. He'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a 4th down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on
Get it. Go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he stopped immediately there. The tackle by Cole Holcomb. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up fourth down now.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. Third and...
Ready? Ready?
They'll run. It's Hall. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Jet first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Hall again. Good move at the 30. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Open man here is Conklin. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
A loss of 2 there, second down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
He'll buy some time right. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
But this has certainly turned into a showcase game for what he can do on the ground because they're just continuing to give him chances to run it, and he's earning every additional carry by putting up.
Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin from 4 yards out. And the Jets have cut it back within a score.
Okay, break. Go.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the fourth quarter. 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. And he'll find Hall. And he'll get this one way out just shy of the 45-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run here with Hall. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 43-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Throws left side. Atwell's got it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The Jets on third down. Well, they've converted 7 times and could use another right now. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll set up to throw. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he is going to have the Jets first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. With the tight end,
there he goes, right side. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 132 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. They'll run with Hall. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be second and goal now.
That's good hard running right there on first and goal. That gets him down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
Second and 2. Forced out to his left. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great play there. His third touchdown of the game and fourth on the year. And the Jets.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, they're
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Give him 8 yards that time.
Come on, come on. Right.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Just because you've got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Dancing to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Levi Onwuzurike charging in and finishing off the sack. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on first and 10. Oh, now some trickery. They fake the spike, but it's not going to work. They'll go down, and they got him. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. But collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now back to throw. And he's got his big tight end here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner. We watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
This will be caught inside the 10. And he will be brought down with a first and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. They'll give to Hall. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets put together a fourth quarter drive to take the lead. Came so close, Charles, they were knocking on the door in a 1 possession game, but ultimately the defense held tough to get the victory.
And doesn't it feel like it just leaves them asking what could have been? So many moments when they could have had a big play to change the outcome of this game. And let's face it, none bigger than that final snap that just fell short.
So for the Jets, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Jets as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.